Hi, and welcome to this Anahata chakra, heart energy center meditation. We'll start with a little movement to get ourselves ready. So if you're familiar with the heart chakra, we'll just bring our hands together in front of it, and we can start with some breath. So the purpose of this working with our heart chakra is for love, dissolution of the ego, and separateness, and expansion, as well as healing. So it governs our chest, lungs, our diaphragm, our shoulders, the blades, our ribs, our heart, and our respiration. And so let's take our hands together in front of our heart in Anjali Mudra and set an intention for this practice. State it to yourself 3 times. And when you're ready, you can take a blooming lotus mudra in front of the heart and offer it up to your dedication. And then as you give, then you can balance with receiving it back to yourself, bringing your hands back in front of your heart. Coming to your dedication and offering it up. And then receiving it back. One more time, offering up loving kindness, expansive healing energy, and then receiving it back. Taking now prana mudra, which is peace symbol fingers. Prana vayu is to direct our energy, our prana or life force. So if you want, you can take and rest this as a grounding technique on your lap. And we'll start with box breathing. If you visualize a box, it's a square with 4 equal corners, and that matches the breath ratio of box breathing to calm your central nervous system. So if you'd like, you could put a hand on the belly or just take your awareness there and maintain your prana mudra. Up to you. And we'll breathe in for the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. If you're familiar with the bandhas in yoga, it is some internal locks. And if it's not too busy, we can add it on. So as you breathe in, 2, 3, 4, take Mula Bandha or root lock, lifting your pelvic floor. 2, 3, 4, pausing at the top of the breath. Then releasing Mula Bandha as you exhale, 2, 3, 4. Bottom of the breath holding, and then drawing your belly back into your spine, known as abdominal lock or Uddiyana Bandha for 4. Then release that, the Bandha, and inhale, fill up. Top of the breath, root lock, holding for 4. Exhaling for 4, releasing the root and drawing in the belly. Bottom of the breath, 4 count, holding. Release, and one more time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding 2, 3, 4. Exhaling, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. So let's take and lift our shoulders. We might scrunch our hands, all of our muscles of our body, maybe even our face. And then exhale, Dropping your shoulders, dropping the tension. Maybe lift your shoulders up, and with a sigh, dropping down. And maybe you want to do it one more time, tensing up even the toes, the hands, the scalp, everything. And exhale, dropping it down. Maybe take your hands to your shoulders and circle your elbows a few times in one direction and then the other. Nice. Reaching your hands down will stretch to our side. So moving in the side direction. Maybe you want to hold your head, breathing through the side ribs. As we belly breath, we are breathing into our diaphragm here. And if we let the belly expand, the diaphragm goes in so we can fill the bottom of our lungs. And then when we exhale, the belly comes in and then the diaphragm releases out. Other side if you'd like. So this practice can be really nice if you're at your job or you want to try a seated practice. Breathing through the side ribs. And exhale, let it come on down. And then let's take our hands to our knees and exhale, we can round back, tucking our chin and tailbone. And inhale, we can shift forward. Maybe you want to lift your chin a little up. We can go a little bit back and forth, this direction. And then our final one, if you want, is to inhale, expand your arms wide, filling up, and exhale, crossing right over left and giving yourself a hug of self-compassion. So it starts with ourselves. You could raise your arms up for eagle or even hold the hands towards each other. Perhaps you can raise the elbows, simultaneously relaxing your shoulders, breathing into the space behind the heart or between your scapula. And releasing out and opening wide again. And then recross left over right. Maybe draw your chin a little bit away from your throat. Or try tucking your chin in to feel the difference of how it might present down your spine with the chin tuck, for example. Opening in the shoulders. In the elbows and the shoulders, the wrist joints, and then we can reach out and fill up again. And exhale, we'll bring our hands to our heart. So you can rest them in your lap. So let's do metta meditation. This is from the Buddha, and metta means loving kindness. So choose any hand posture that you want. We did a couple today. You can just rest any way you want. And imagine here, and I'm going to do a little flow here. So I'm going to bring my hands to prayer, and I'm going to take this loving kindness into my own heart. So may I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I be at peace. And may I realize the bliss of realizing my true self. And then absorbing into every cell this loving kindness into your heart, in through the entire body, soaking it up. Think of someone you love. You might make the blooming lotus here and offer up this dedication. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be safe. And may they be at peace. May they realize the bliss of their true selves. And then as you send it up to them, imagine receiving it back to yourself. Next, think of someone who's neutral in your life. Maybe you work with them or you see them kind of on a daily basis, and we extend the phrases of loving kindness to them. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be safe. And may they be at peace. And we offer this blooming lotus, muja of the heart, to them. Imagine them receiving it, and then we receive it back to ourselves. Next, I invite you to think of someone you find challenging, and if you can, extend the phrases to them. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be safe. May they be at peace. And may they know the bliss of their true selves. And then receiving it back. And the final one is for all beings everywhere. So may all beings everywhere be happy. May they be healthy. May they be safe. And may they be at peace. And may they realize the bliss of knowing their true self. And then imagine receiving it back. And then hands can come back to the heart. And there's a Sanskrit phrase here we can close with. And that is, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may each of our lives in our unique way contribute to the greater good. Namaste.